Nat, thank you for sitting down. Obviously, you are just about back at work. Can we start with the personal news first? Congratulations on having a son. How is Parenthood treating you early on?
Yeah, it's okay. Theo's healthy and happy, so yeah, we're really happy with that and getting used to the sleep patterns. So yeah, we're really enjoying that part of our lives, I suppose.
How much of a challenge has it been, not only coming back to work, but coming back to work in this new role with increased responsibilities?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, coming back into all things cricket and with the newborn was a challenge. I mean, it still is a challenge, and getting everything that I need to do done, and then taking Theo for a bit so that Catherine can then do something for herself, and the days become quite long. But yeah, I guess that's what I sort of needed to do at the time, and Catherine's really, I guess, been very good in that she's taken on quite a lot of looking after Theo for me to be able to do that. So at this moment in time, very grateful for that, for her. Really.
Wasn't that a big consideration when choosing whether to take on this role?
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously will affect us quite a lot, and that means she and Theo will come on tour with us, and so what that looks like and all of that sort of stuff we've sort of had to work out in the last few weeks, and having everything that we need to I guess feel comfortable with that. Yeah, going away from our little safe space at home will be a challenge.
And how easy have the ECB made that process for you?
Oh, very easy. Yeah, we've had a few meetings about all the venues and the hotels that we'll stay in, and yeah, I guess just making sure that everything can go as well as it can do in terms of rooms and spaces in the ground for Catherine to be, and breastfeeding and all of that sort of stuff. So yeah, they've been really good with that.
Let's talk about the new job. Obviously, I know you'll be wanting to look forward, but I guess we have to look at the state of play that you're inheriting. How do you see the team, the group that you're taking on?
I see them as really eager to learn and to move forward. Obviously, no one likes going through a series where you don't win a game, and for it to be obviously such a high-profile one like the Ashes. Yeah, I mean, people in our team will really want to move on from that and do things, I guess, in a way that will help reverse some of the things that people will be thinking from a fan sort of perspective. But really, we want to be looking forward. We want to be working hard and showing everybody our love and care for the game and for our team.
It's a big change, isn't it, for this team? Because obviously Heather has led from the front for such a long time.
Yeah, it is. Obviously 9 years. 9 years is a long time. She's taken us from hardly anybody watching to filling out stadiums, and that change is a massive one when you're playing in front of those people, and what that means from media perspective. Obviously, there's loads more eyeballs on you, and so everything that you do can be scrutinised. So she's had a massive job taking our team from that point, really. But from now, yeah, we really want to look forward and to look at the things that we want to tweak slightly differently to put in some good performances.
You obviously know each other very well. You would have spoken, but have you spoken specifically about this role? And has there been any advice or any words that she's kind of given you in taking it
on? We've had a brief chat about that. I think I'll ask for a few coffees on tour, I think, just to chew the fat a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, she sent me a message of congratulations when I did get the job, and offered her help if I needed it, which I probably will. So, yeah, I'll be taking her up on that.
How important will she be as a player?
Massively important. She's obviously been such an important batter for us over the years, and still is. She's a great rock in our side, and someone who, when things are going bad, she usually gets us out of it. I mean, not that we can rely on her, for absolutely everything, because one person can't do it all. But the way she goes about it is, really important to us.
Speaking of conversations, I'd imagine yourself and Charlotte Edwards have had a few as well.
Yeah.
How important will that relationship be with the pair of you moving forward?
Yeah, it's massive. So far, we've had a lot of conversations that have been like, oh, I was thinking about that as well. So far, it's going really well.
On the same page?
Yeah. No, I mean, we both really care about the team and want to see it move forward. Obviously, she's been part of the England side as a player and been through ups and downs in terms of winning and losing series or games or whatever it is. So she knows what it is that we go through. So she's very sympathetic to that, which I think having that empathy will be a really important thing for everybody to work with her. And yeah, I think she can bring some really exciting things for this team.
In terms of raising the standards, raising performances from what we saw in the winter, what are your priorities as a leadership group?
I think, well, for me, the way I want to go about things is to empower people to be the best version of themselves. I want to try and create some smarter decisions for everybody, and help them learn and grow towards that, taking things that we've done in the past, tweaking them a little bit and using those things, and really just, I guess, getting down to a bit of hard work and really showing how much we care for each other and the team through that hard work.
Does that include fitness? Because obviously that's something that publicly certainly has been a big criticism of the team. How much of a focus will that be for you as a group?
Yeah, I mean, fitness has always been a focus for us, whether it's been in the media or not. Yeah, I mean, that's such a big part of being a professional sports person, isn't it? So that will certainly be part of it. It'll also be developing skills and working on your instincts as a player, whether to move this fielder here or there, or to play this shot or that shot. So I guess that the strength and fitness and the skill development sort of goes hand in hand.
I guess in having played Australia, they are the benchmark right now in terms of women's cricket, the team you're all trying to ascend to and hopefully one day surpass again. How far away from that do you feel you are, and how long do you feel it'll take you to get to a position where you can start to beat the Aussies? Because that's what we all want, obviously, as England fans.
I haven't got a crystal ball. Yeah, obviously they are ranked number one, so I guess they are the team that everyone's trying to chase. Equally, the last T20 World Cup we had was a South Africa-New Zealand final, so I guess that shows that there are teams that aren't far away either. And yeah, I guess at the moment our focus is to be improving ourselves and winning some games for England. And that will hopefully stand us in a good place, as long as we're taking the learnings from everything that we do to come up against the best in the world.
Will that start then from the next series straight away, day one? Well, first ball, I suppose, is probably a better way of putting it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, that we get judged on whether we win or lose games, so that we can't shy away from the fact that we want to win games. I guess for us as a side, it's working out the best method for it. And yeah, hopefully we can start that against West Indies.
Yeah, how do you see this summer panning out with those two series, the West Indies and then India?
Well, two very competitive sides coming over to play, and yeah, I guess a great chance for us to be back in front of English crowds and to show everybody the love and care that we have for the game. And yeah, I mean, our group absolutely love playing in front of energetic crowds, and love seeing the fans who come to stay afterwards and sign autographs and stuff like that. So really connecting with that throughout these series. And yeah, I guess putting in performances that we can be proud of. And
rediscovering that feel-good factor that so often follows the team around, particularly at home.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, we know as a side we play better when we are enjoying it. Obviously, you can't just switch that on, but the feeling that we can create within the group will certainly help that.
Is the overarching ambitions, turn yourselves into World Cup winners?
I think any side will say that they want to win a World Cup, yeah. Anyone that you ask in the England side or the England squad, of course we want to be winning world tournaments. So yeah, obviously with 2 coming up in the next 12 months or so, 14 months? Maths isn't my strong point. Yeah, we've got some great opportunities to show what we can do on the world stage.
In terms of like your progress and your role here then, I mean, how big is the challenge to get the team ready to compete in the autumn in that World Cup, away from home, obviously in a different place to play?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a group of sort of the 30-plus-year-olds who are very experienced and know a lot about the world conditions, and then we've got a group of probably 25 and under who are less experienced, and I suppose that is the group where we can help as senior players, help them accelerate their learning the most, I suppose. And yeah, I guess as a side, we're trying to create a caring and hardworking environment, which will be slightly different to what we just had, but not that dissimilar. But I guess getting everyone into a place where they feel comfortable to express themselves will be important.
And just finish on you personally as a leader. You're obviously always very, very calm head whenever I've spoken to you in the past. What style do you bring to the role? How much do you look at leadership styles and think about how you come across, and maybe other captains or coaches you've played for?
I guess for me, I do best when I lead by example. I think to change who I am as a person would not be me being true to the role, I suppose. So I guess like Charlotte and Jonathan Finch have asked me to be captain knowing how I am. So I suppose they're not expecting me to change in that way. So for me, yeah, as I say, leading by example will be really important, and making sure that everyone is comfortable, I suppose, and able to give their best version of themselves.
There will be plaudits when you do well, but there'll also be criticisms, and you, I guess, as the captain, will have to face that if things don't go so well. How prepared are you for that side of it as well?
Yeah, I mean, that obviously comes with the job, doesn't it? I'm good at sitting on the fence and being diplomatic, so I suppose I'll have to employ some of those tactics. Yeah, obviously there'll be media when it's good and there'll be media when it's bad, so we'll have to ride the highs and the lows.